So you're actively pursuing the path of spirituality. The interesting thing about spirituality and being on this path is that everyone is on this path, whether you want to admit it or not. We're all here to have a human experience, but we are spiritual beings. And many times this place called Earth is called Earth School. Some people believe that we have come down from someplace else where we are awakened, where we are enlightened, and we've come down here to have an experience, to play a game. And I like that idea because it makes everything a lot more fun and a lot more light. And that's the thing I really want to get across in this, is that when you are on this spiritual journey, it can be pretty heavy. It can be pretty daunting. There are a lot of information out there, a lot of books, a lot of teachers, a lot of people with interesting and very beautiful insights. For you, when it comes to taking this path, when it comes to absorbing all of this information, what I invite you to do is to lighten up. Don't take it too seriously. More importantly, don't take yourself too seriously. This path of spirituality is a path of enjoyment. It is a path of allowing yourself to be free of suffering, free of pain. And so as you go on this journey and you dive deep into all these different philosophies and belief systems, though you may think you need to identify with one, you don't. Because in fact, all of us, each and every one of us, are essentially our own religion. We're essentially the creators of our own universe, our own reality. No two people acknowledge God, the universe, or other religions the same. No two people are actually doing exactly the same things along their spiritual journey. So realize when you go through this path, that this path is yours and yours alone. So enjoy it, embrace it, be you. The truth about spirituality is that it is a path to understanding your truest self. That can be from just simply understanding and being your truest self as far as your personality, and understanding your true self as far as the essence of who you are, why you're here, and all those things. So be in a space where you can let loose and really enjoy yourself. Spirituality is not a destination. You're not going to just simply achieve something. You're not simply going to meditate 5 hours a day for 5 years and enlighten yourself and awaken. It is awakening. It is a process. And you may come to a space where you understand something on one level of your mind consciously, but subconsciously, you are facing some resistance, right? Because your subconscious has been programmed with a lot of bad and negative and unproductive thoughts. And so you may feel like there's a conflict between those two, which is normal for us. And so your journey will be more of a journey of preparing and healing and transforming the things that are going on deep within you. So be mindful about that. And as you go on this path, realize again that this is your path. Don't let anybody tell you how to take this path. Don't let anybody tell you this is the only way it works, because no, it's not. That is the way that works for them. Now, I also invite you on that note to be willing to put in the work. Be willing to give something a good hard try to an extent, because a good hard try can also mean that you're attached, and you don't want to be emotionally, mentally, or spiritually attached to something. You definitely want to apply techniques that's going to help you, but at the same time, you have to walk this line of being committed, being decisive, but not being attached, not identifying with something and saying that this is the only way it's done, and therefore I must do it this way. Because then it leads into taking yourself too seriously, taking the path too seriously, and ultimately not enjoying your walk. So honestly, I invite you just to simply have fun, relax, listen to many beliefs, philosophies, even things that are completely opposite from one another, and don't feel like you have to trap yourself into one belief system. That's the mistake most people make. They say, oh, okay, this is it. and they shut everything else down without being as objective as possible and respecting the belief system, the history, the culture of that way of thinking. Lean into this because we're all human beings and we all have similar experiences as to this spiritual walk ultimately, but it is unique to you. That being said, you can learn from all of these other walks and you can grab and you can be inspired and you can get ideas from other walks of life, other people, other teachings. Open yourself up to the possibilities of all possibility and allow yourself to simply enjoy yourself. And though I know you want to just quickly evolve and awaken, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the unfoldment of you. Thank you so much. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.